We recently got more news on Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra, so I'll be going over it all with you guys today. So guys, no more waiting around, let's dive right into it. The catalog of Marvel games is expanding rapidly, and one of the latest games to be officially unveiled is Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra, coming from developer Skydance. From what has been shown so far, Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra will be set during World War II, following both Captain America and Black Panther, along with the supporting characters of Gabriel Jones of the Howling Commandos and the Wakandan spy, Nonali. While the majority of the game's plot will likely revolve around stopping the threat of Hydra in occupied Paris, the game could also feature one of Black Panther's recurring villains from this time period. Skydance has confirmed that the incarnation of Black Panther present in Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra is Azzuri, the father of T'Chaka and the grandfather of T'Challa. While Azzuri might not be as prominent in the Marvel universe as his descendants, there are some interesting storylines involving this character that could work their way into Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra. Colonel Fritz Claw is one foe Azzuri faced during World War II, and he could be a perfect villain for an appearance in Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra, potentially helping drive Azzuri's character growth throughout the game. In the comics, Colonel Fritz Claw is the main foe of the Howling Commandos as a high-ranking Nazi officer, and is recognizable by his steel prosthetic hand. His primary claim to fame during the war was his mission to Wakanda to try and sway Azzuri and the Wakandan government to side with Nazi Germany. But his plane crashed during the trip and he was rescued by Wakandans. During his time in Wakanda, Claw became fascinated with vibranium and the strength of the Black Panther, causing him to create the Panther idol as a false place of worship for the Wakandans. When the Wakandans rejected this idol, Claw became angered and attempted to kill Azzuri, but ended up killing his wife, Queen Nonali. Instead, in retaliation, Azzuri attacked Claw, ripping off his steel hand in gruesome display of force that caused Claw to flee back to Germany and adopt the name Claw instead. Black Panther fans might be more familiar with his son, Ulysses Claw, who became obsessed with vibranium after growing up hearing his father's tales of Wakanda, and frequently clashed with T'Chaka and T'Challa in his quest to claim Wakanda's vibranium for himself. Even with the few details that have been shared thus far, there are some clear ways Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra deviates from the comics. The biggest change from the comics is Nonali's role as a Wakandan spy, aiding Azzuri in Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra. Guys, I'm just gonna call it ROH now because, you know, Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra is a big name to keep saying, so ROH, that's what I'm gonna call it. Whereas she plays a much more passive role as his wife and Queen of Wakanda in the comics. However, her presence in this game could be the perfect pretense to include Colonel Claw, or Colonel Claw rather, as a major villain since she dies by his hands in the comics. Perhaps Marvel 1943 ROH will keep a level of romantic tension between Nonali and Azzuri. Despite her character's deviation from the comics, if this is the case, not only could Claw be an overarching enemy for Gabriel Jones and the Howling Commandos, but he might also be a major source of character growth for Azzuri, who could witness Claw kill Nonali at some point in the game. This plot could lead to an emotional story moment followed by an intense battle with the villain, allowing players to experience the gruesome scene of Azzuri ripping off his steel hand in-game. So players, that is a wrap on everything Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra so far. Now guys, let me know all of your thoughts on the stories. Like, what do you guys think that should happen in the story? Do you guys think that Claw should be in the game, or maybe like should he kill the wife, or how far do you think should they deviate from the comics? And what are you most looking forward to? The gameplay, story, open world, or just that in general? Because honestly, I'm looking forward to it all, man. Like, this game is gonna be a great game. I could already tell. We've gotten a lot of Marvel games, like Marvel Rivals, for example. We were gonna get Spider-Man The Great Web, but I don't know why Insomniac canceled that. Insomniac, I'm not gonna lie, like, imagine. Oh man, but I cannot wait to see what they do with Black Panther and Claw and how like the gameplay looks. I'm really curious to see more though, of course, but let me know what you guys think down below as always, and like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys all in the Rise of Hydra world. Peace out.